Well, one pastor and author is saying that abortion should not determine how Christians vote in the presidential election. Is this guy really serious? Well, we're going to talk about it. Before I go any further, I got to give a couple shout outs here. First, going out to Hal, who recently became a $10 patron here at the channel. Thank you so much, Hal. And also David, who became a $5 patron. Thank you as well, David. I appreciate all the support. And guys, if you would like to help support my ministry, you could do so as well. Patreon.com/conservative-truth. That link in the description will get you access to over 20 exclusive podcasts where I talk more about sensitive information. You get the alerts for anything that goes up on Patreon. Unlike YouTube, you're not going to get alerted for all the videos that I put out because YouTube doesn't like me, but I know you guys like me. So when you get done watching me here, browse back and check what you've missed. You never know, they could get rid of me any day now. Also, please like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and I wear the glasses because I'm blind. Now, what's this pastor talking about? His name, Skye Jethani. He also has a podcast with the Veggie Tales owner there, the founder of Veggie Tales, the creator, Phil Vischer, which I've talked about him before. You want to talk about a guy that's sold out to the BLM movement that constantly condemns white people. Well, that's Phil Vischer. So anybody that associates themselves with Phil, I find highly suspect. Let's just say that. So when it comes here to Pastor Skye Jethani releasing a video, a statement saying that Christians should not make abortion the primary focus for them in the presidential election. Well, I wonder why Pastor Jethani would say this because, I don't know, could it be that maybe he's a never-Trumper? Could that possibly be it? Well, he said that simply voting for Republican presidents, just because they can appoint a conservative nominee to the Supreme Court, that doesn't mean that we're really going to reduce the number of abortions here across the land. No, that's not true. We should be focusing on other issues. Christians should be putting their focus on other issues besides that. Well, here's what he fails to mention and really fails to realize is that most Christians, if not all Christians, I know not all of them do, should support a pro-life movement. Also, Republican presidents are going to represent more than just pro-life, ideals. They represent basically a platform that closely resembles what a Christian would stand for, as close as you can get. It's not going to be perfect. I'm not saying that it is. But if you compare that to the Democrat platform when it comes to voting, I'm sorry, but you're not going to find many things on the Democrat platform that's going to line up with the way that a Christian lives their life. You're just not going to find it. Besides, this is a party, the Democrat Party, that is becoming even more hostile towards Christians than they have been in the past. You have, governors like Andrew Cuomo running around New York threatening to close churches down, close synagogues if they don't obey his orders. Same thing can be said for Mr. Tyrant Newsom out there in California. So these are all things that Jethani fails to mention here, that, a vote for Democrats is also going to get you more of that, going to get you less of church, less of God. But he decided for whatever reason to target those pro-life Christians, to really target that and put the focus on abortion itself. And I think this was a terrible move on his part because those that buy into this will discourage those Christians from going out there and voting. They're going to think that, I shouldn't, vote for Trump or whoever the nominee would have been. This could be for people within your own district in local elections. They're going to go and put their focus elsewhere. I don't like, he's mean. He's not a good guy. He insults people. He seems like a bully. These are all things you've heard them say about Trump before. But in the meantime, we continue to see the slaughter of the innocent happening on a daily basis. This is something that's being widely accepted, that's even going past that. You can now have it, basically they're promoting it at any moment, any time during a pregnancy for any reason whatsoever, okay? This is how it's a late term. I mean, it's gotten evil, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what this has become. It's evil. And when there are pastors out there that are actually discouraging Christians from going out there and voting for a pro-life president, a pro-life nominee, there is a serious disconnect going on here in the church. You need to stay away from people like this, okay? These are wolves in sheep's clothing. They pose as pastors to try to deceive you. It's not a surprise to me. They're all coming out here right before the election. Their last-ditch effort to try and stop Christians from going out there and voting. That maybe we're going to vote for Trump. That they would maybe sway them to vote for Biden. How terrible would that be? How awful would that be? To put that man in the Oval Office. If he even makes it. If he even can make it. He's got a lot of other drama going on right now, okay? We know that. So I'm not surprised to see this happening. The Bible warned us. It said that false Christs and false prophets would arise in the last days and deceive many. Not few, but many. Just throwing it out there. What do you guys think? Let me know down below here in the comment section. I'll put some more info on this in the description, including a link if you would like to hear the actual words from Pastor Jethani himself. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.